I was standing in the kitchen of a house no one knew I owned. Polished concrete floors, floor-to-ceiling glass, silence so clean it felt staged. Her name lit up my phone like a bruise resurfacing. I didn't answer. I let it ring until the memory caught up to me. Her laughter on a stage, the microphone squealing as she told everyone it was just a prank. How she made me kneel while strangers filmed. How humiliation, once public, never really leaves the body. I answered on the last ring. "Hey," she said carefully, too carefully. "I heard you're doing well." I watched my reflection in the glass, older, sharper, untouched. "What do you want?" I asked. A pause, then the hook. "How did you make it?" I didn't disappear because of the prank. That was just the permission. The truth was quieter, slower, more surgical. She had been cheating for years, not recklessly, methodically. A second phone hidden in the lining of her purse, meetings labeled yoga, a child she insisted was mine because timing can be manipulated. I remember the night I realized it. She was asleep beside me, breathing evenly, one arm possessive across my chest. Her phone buzzed once. Not a message, an alarm, a private one. I didn't move. I memorized the vibration. The next morning she kissed me and said, "You're my safe place." That was the moment something inside me went cold. I didn't confront her. I didn't cry. I smiled. I played the part. I let her think I was dull enough to keep lying to. Inside, I began to inventory my life like an exit plan. I learned to observe without reacting. I copied phone records, ran dates against excuses, ordered a DNA test under the pretense of a health screening, watched her eyes when I asked harmless questions. She never suspected me. People mistake silence for weakness. They don't realize it's where decisions are made. At night, while she slept, I planned. Finances, property, a company registered under a name she'd never bother remembering. When my father finally noticed the withdrawals, he called me into his study. "We need to talk about the house," he said, concerned, loud, afraid. I told him calmly that I'd already sold my half. He stared like he didn't recognize me. Neither did I. The envelope arrived on a Tuesday, white, thin, clinical. I opened it alone. 0% probability. I sat at the kitchen table for a long time after that, not feeling anything. Not rage, not grief, relief. The next evening I placed the report on the counter between us. Didn't slide it, didn't explain. "What's this?" she asked, already defensive. "Read it." She did, twice. Her knees buckled before the tears came. She kept saying my name like it was a lever she could still pull. I watched her unravel with professional detachment. I had already moved the money, already signed the papers, already disappeared in every way that mattered. Years passed. I built something clean, anonymous, untouchable. Then she found me anyway, through mutual ghosts and old photographs. She stood in my office now, hands shaking, eyes tracing everything she once thought she deserved. "You don't look angry," she whispered. "I used to be," I said, "before I learned better." She swallowed. "How did you make it, after everything?" I stepped closer, close enough for her to smell the distance. 2 words, "Your betrayal." Her face collapsed. She dropped to her knees like the memory finally caught up to her. "No," she sobbed. "It can't be." I didn't help her up. I watched her leave without offering closure. That's the final trick, never explaining how free you are. Some people lose everything and stay broken. Others learn exactly what to cut away. I closed the door, and for the first time, I felt nothing at all.